There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in public. Is that or is that not legally right?
You have two officers here at my house, and they are having this man come into my house and they lie.
Let me see your identification.
For what am I being detained? That's what I'm at.
I'm trying to talk to this detective.
Hey, look at all this shit, bro. Get off.
Hello guys, today we start the video with strange men who disguise themselves as cops to find people. And if you wanna support my videos, I will be very grateful to you. Above, I'm broadcasting everyone who has helped me. Thank you, and let's get started.
Are you a police officer?
Are you with her?
Are you a police officer?
Are you with her?
I'm a U.S. citizen. Are you a police officer?
Yes, you are, but there's private information being
Yeah.
exchanged, so we want to know if you were allowed to hear.
Are you with her?
I'm in public.
Oh, okay, you're together. All right.
Are you guys?
I'm just gonna
Is it a
take care
crime
of-
to record in public? Are you a police officer?
No, I'm not.
What's your name? And
My name is Green. Supervisor
are you a
Green.
police officer?
No, he's not.
You don't have to identify yourself to these people. They're
So
not police
according to
officers.
you, only police officers have the
They are
authority.
not police officers, and you're not required to
I have a
identify
question
yourself
to
to
ask for
them.
you, young man.
What would your question be?
My question would be, are you telling
Are you
me
really
that
going to seriously
only
write me?
police
I have a
officers-
disabled Metro card.
You shouldn't have given him your
police officers
identification.
are authorized to do enforcement work?
Does he have your ID?
I'm asking you, young man.
Ask for it back politely.
Young man, I asked you a question. According to you, are only police officers authorized to enforce laws?
Absolutely.
That is absolutely
This is the United
correct.
States of America.
So
only
only
uniformed police officers can issue citations.
Uniform can't do it?
This man isn't a uniformed
plain
police
clothes-
officer.
So plain clothes police?
Absolutely, Supervisor Green. It is illegal for a police impersonator to issue a citation.
There's no telling how many people would have been fined if this man hadn't noticed they weren't real cops. And what's most terrifying is that they read fines to pensioners who have a poor understanding of the law and can defend themselves.
Only a police officer.
You shouldn't
So a
have
park
done that.
ranger can't do it.
Are you a police officer?
I'm asking you a question.
Excuse me, are you a police officer?
I'll answer right now. No, he's not. But we are authorized by New York City Transit and the
Okay.
MTA to enforce the laws of fair evasion.
So a security guard can enforce the laws too?
Yes.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
All right, well, I just trying to find out who you guys are and what you're doing here at a public bus stop issuing tickets to people.
Everything, so you know.
Because as a matter of fact, I had her ticket and I lost it. I had my ticket, right? We boarded at the same time. You're right, it doesn't matter, but it might matter to a judge that you're ticketing a 63-year-old disabled woman.
Let me say something.
What would you like to say to me, a
You
public
said that
citizen?
you had Mr. Public Citizen.
Yeah, that is my name, bud.
You're trying to escalate this situation.
How? In what way, shape, or form am I escalating the situation?
The tone of your voice. But
My tone, I'm allowed to use any tone I want. You guys are not police officers, and you're ticketing a 63-year-old woman whose ticket I lost.
So 63-year-old people, what?
Are exempt from
Are exempt
forgetting
from the law.
little small tickets.
To confirm that something illegal is going on, these people are afraid of cameras. They don't even realize that in public places everyone had the right to make videos. I think that this video should be shared and the participants should be brought to justice.
But you told
No
me
ticky, no laundry. What country are you in? What is this, Germany?
in Flushing, Queens, you're going to say that?
I can say whatever I want. Good, thank you. I'm done talking to you, Mr. Green. I just want your badge number.
All right.
Well,
There is no badge number.
who are you working for now?
Device.
Excuse me?
Device.
Listen,
Listen, it's private information.
But this is public property,
But you
right?
can't film
and
this
there's no
man's
reasonable
private
expectation of
So I'm
privacy.
asking you-
There's no reasonable expectation of privacy in
For this-
public. Is
for
that or is that not legally right?
For that individual, yes.
No, there is not, according to the Constitution of the United States of
I'm gonna film
America.
his identification.
Are you aware that according to the Bainan Act, it is illegal to prevent me from filming in public?
I am going to answer that. Are you ready? You have no right.
I do, according to the
You have
Constitution.
no right to take his public.
I
his
do,
private
according to the
information. No, you
Constitution
don't.
of the United States of America.
Leave this guy alone.
I'm sorry that you feel bothered by me, but I'm in public,
All I'm asking
exercising my
all I'm
First
asking
Amendment
you to do-
protected rights. In public, I can
Oh, you
record
can-
anything I can plainly view.
Oh.
Done.
You went
Thank
out of your way.
you.
It wasn't important.
Thank you. I'll see you guys on YouTube
Yeah,
and in
see you
court.
It's been a while since I've told you about trespassing, so our new piece is about an incident that happened in 2020, but the footage only hit the internet now.
Security footage shows Percival's ex-boyfriend Dave LeDuc approaching home holding a drill, accompanied by Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies. There's no audio, so exactly what's said in the 12 minutes of footage that shows LeDuc, the deputies, and Percival interacting at the front door is unclear.
We were together for approximately 2.5 years as girlfriend, boyfriend.
She said LeDuc never lived in her home. The video shows Percival briefly allowing LeDuc and the deputy inside. He wrote in his report, she claimed LeDuc did not live at this location. LeDuc's license, shown in a court document, confirms that. Percival said the deputy never asked to see LeDuc's license, mail, lease agreement, or any other proof that might show he resided at the home. Percival ordered them out and can be seen shutting the door behind them on video.
I keep asking him, do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? Have Dave show you his driver's license? Dave does not live here. Please, please, you guys leave.
Usually what happens is that if you call and want to get something out of someone's house, the officer will tell you, well, that's a civil issue. You have to go to court and get a court order. But that's not what happened. One deputy's report said, I advised Miss Percival several times that it would be considered a battery if she touched LeDuc in any way to stop him from entering the home or collecting his property. A second deputy later arrived. After another brief conversation with Percival, LeDuc goes to his truck and gets a drill.
So the only evidence they had that he had a lawful residence, there was that he told them he had. That would open a whole new world of opportunity to criminals. Just call the sheriff's department, request a deputy to accompany you to your target, and if the owner complains, they'll arrest the homeowner while you make your getaway.
As he do this with the pretense to drill my door, that's when I opened the door. They all came in.
The video ends there, but Percival said things turned ugly inside.
So I'm standing there, and as I look around and I saw my phone, I grab it and call 911.
Hello, 911. Can you please send the officers to my house? You have 2 officers here at my house, and they are having this man come into my house, and they lied and said that he has an address, and he doesn't have an address to my house.
Okay, just a moment. You're calling the wrong number. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is you can't shop for deputies, okay?
I am not.
If you have, ma'am, listen to me. If you have concerns, I can give you a number to call to complain about their conduct.
The deputy wrote in his report, Percival, with 2 balled fists, approached me in an aggressive manner as if she was going to strike me. Percival said the other deputy knocked her down.
And then he just come, boom, I went down and I'm down here screaming. I was on my face like this.
Despite several verbal commands, the report said Percival refused to place her hands behind her back. It said she then refused to walk under her own power and chose to force herself to the floor. Percival was arrested, charged with resisting an officer, misuse of 911, and battery. Dave is already out there. All they had to do was leave, she said. Percival, who had never been arrested in 65 years, was examined by paramedics and then taken to jail. My job let me off without even questioning it. They let me off for 3 months without pay, she said. Her criminal case was later dismissed.
And our next hero was being chased by a detective. But the man didn't run away or get scared. She decided to stop and ask what was going on. But the most interesting thing is the end of the video, which surprised me a lot. Let's watch it together.
A cop that's taking his job a little too seriously has no right to be doing what he's doing right now. What's your name? What's your name? You have to produce that badge to me.
It's right here.
What's your name?
Go wait back in the car for me.
No.
You're not going to welcome me.
What did you plan on doing when you were following me? You realize you're a servant, a civil servant. You realize that, right? You have to give me your name.
I will give you
No,
my name.
you have to give me your
I will
name.
give you my name. Yeah, I've asked you to wait back over to me.
No, you can't ask me.
Yeah, I can.
Are you detaining me?
No, I'm not detaining. You stopped. You
Okay.
came up to me. So I don't know. Is there a reason why you came up to me? And
Is there a
stopped?
reason why you've been following me?
I'm coming back to Broken Arrow.
No, don't think so.
You don't think so?
There's a reason that you got your lights on down there. I recorded all of it. You know that, right?
Okay.
So you're not going to give me your name? Because you know you're doing wrong, right?
No, I don't know that.
Yeah. So I wonder why that's got an Oklahoma plate on it. Aren't those supposed to be a state plate? Doesn't look like police issue equipment in there. Do I need to call the cops?
Go ahead.
I'm still waiting on your name. Still waiting?
I understand. Is there something I could do for you?
Well, I know. You can tell me what your problem is.
He was probably a private detective or a bounty hunter trying to play a cop. I would have filed a complaint that guy was not adding up to a cop. He by law has to produce a page if he turned those cop lights on. What he did is highly illegal and abuse of a page.
And why you think you have the right to do what you're doing?
What did I do? You stopped.
You flipped your lights on when you got out of the highway and got behind me. I filmed it.
Okay.
I saw it.
Okay, and what does it have to do?
And some freaky
What does it
illegal
have to do
maneuver
with
to get behind me.
Okay, and what
Not
does it have
once,
to do
but
with-
twice. Well,
What
yeah,
does that have to do
you
with-
tell me what that has to do with me. You tell me what gives you the right to do what you're doing right now.
I stopped, you stopped. I'm driving down the road, you stopped. Now anything else I'm doing has nothing to do with you.
Well, what you're doing is you're harassing me
I'm harassing you.
for no reason.
I'm driving down the road and I pull in here, you pull in here, and you stop to get out and
Yeah.
come up to my car. Yes,
No.
that's not what happened?
I stopped.
You approached me, I was-
I stopped because you were riding my ass for the last mile. That's why I stopped.
Pulls in here, now I'm behind him. He pulls in here, he stops real quick, jumps out of this truck when I pull in here, and he jumps out of the
This guy has harassed me from
from
downtown Tulsa
Let me finish.
and has no right to even do what he's doing.
Driving down here, he jumps out, comes back to me. Let's go what my car was.
I don't know why he called a real cop, but the man with the camera has evidence of the harassment, and in the perfect world, that cop should apprehend the detective, right? But let's see what happens next.
I said, yeah, you're coming to me? That's it. That's where we're at right now. Demanding my name, my badge. I showed him my badge. I said, yeah, what?
I mean, he's got his lights on trying to pull me over for no reason whatsoever.
I didn't pull you over. You pulled in here. I put behind you. You got out on me. If I
got the
pulled you
video
over,
of it, man.
I would have been behind your
You know?
car, behind your truck there.
You have some kind of issue that you've
You were driving recklessly down
stalked
the road.
and harassed
Yes.
me
You
since
were driving- can I
downtown
finish?
Tulsa, where you don't even have any jurisdiction or right to be doing anything.
Okay.
Flipping your sirens on, all that stuff. Yeah.
Why did I flip my siren on? You almost hit my car.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, you flipped your siren on because you had some kind of problem.
That's
That's why you
because
flipped
when
your
cut
siren.
me off down there
But did you have a right to do that?
to hit my siren?
Yeah.
I hit my horn or my siren.
Did you
whatever?
have a right to
Yes,
do
I
that?
did.
How?
Yes. Okay.
Do you have any
I'm not
jurisdiction in
doing
the area in which you did that?
Did I stop you?
That's what you've been trying to do the whole time.
You know, if I was going to stop
How
you, I
about that
would've stopped
freaky
you.
maneuver you made off the highway and turned your lights on to get back behind me? I mean, am I being detained? Have I done anything wrong?
I didn't stop you. You approached me.
You were on my ass for the last mile, harassing me.
So let's play a game. A man tells a cop that this detective is harassing him. What the cop gonna do? Detain the detective? Ask the detective for an ID? Or start asking for an ID from the man being harassed? I think you know the right answer.
I just want to know what's going on here. I think I have this right here. Correct? About what?
It doesn't matter what.
If it concerns me, it does.
You're free to leave.
And what, are you going to follow me home and what, shoot me?
Okay. Let me see your identification.
I don't have to give you my identification. Am I being detained?
You are now.
For what?
See your identification.
For what?
Let me see your identification.
For what am I being detained? That's what I'm asking.
I'm trying to talk to this detective.
I thought I had a civil right to not produce my ID unless I have done something wrong, been accused of doing something wrong,
Okay, I can actually
or I'm being
ask for your
detained.
identification.
You can ask,
To prove who you are.
but I can also decline. I have that right as a citizen of the United States of America. I decline to let you see my identification.
Okay, then you need to go away.
I will do so. I will do so.
And the following video is blocked on all channels, so I will shorten it and tell it as a story. But I think you will understand everything it's worth talking about.
Multiple assault charges have now been filed against a former Merced County Sheriff's Sergeant Dustin Witt. He is being accused of kicking an accused drunk driver in the head multiple times. Body cam footage shows a scuffle between Lois Jackson and Sergeant Dustin Witt.
Okay, I'm gonna be transparent with you, okay? Right. All right. Just because due to the condition that the car went through the fence and stuff, and you did say you had been drinking, right? Okay, I'm gonna have
I'm going to jail. There's no need for a sobriety test or nothing like. I'm a. Yeah.
You should wait right here, okay? So look, they're gonna do their test, okay?
But I'm just wanting. I'm not to waste your guys' time. There's no need for sobriety test. I'm drunk.
Okay.
I've been drinking.
A few minutes later, Witt insults Jackson and he reacts to it.
Okay, hey, give me a minute. Hey,
Stop!
hey, bro, look it off. Listen, bro, get off. It's okay, we got him.
Friends, write your opinions in the comments. I think we have a lot to discuss, and anyone who wants to support me, I ask you to send how much you can spare by pressing the thanks button. This channel exists only because of you.
Now we're going to look at this attack from a different body cam. The type of behavior seen in this video is not acceptable now, nor will it be in the future, said Sheriff Vern Warnke. Witt resigned in June of 2023 after an internal affairs investigation of excessive use of force was launched. Witt has been charged with assault by a public officer, assault likely to cause great bodily injury, and an enhancement for inflicting great bodily injury.